So how do you have tough conversations like, honey, you have bad breath or whatever? Like you constantly, or honey, you're doing this thing that I don't like, and I don't think I can continue to live with you if you keep this up. I love you and everything, but you have to stop this thing. To a man who believes that, this is how I am.
Okay.
If you love me, you will not be trying to change me.
Vanessa.
You will take me
As
as
I
I
am.
am,
Good.
or watch me as I go. How do we have these conversations?
Now, to begin with, how are you 20-something years and you don't for once know that you have bad breath and it's not something.
See, even 40 years.
Oh, they don't know.
Now, you are like, how do you? That's why talking stages are very important.
Okay.
So before you actually decide to be with someone, you should be talking to the person. What are their opinions on compliments, on taking corrections and all of that? But I mean, that's not like a one size fits for all, because there's some people, like you said, are madly in love and ignore those red flags.
Yeah.
But moving forward now, when it comes to things like bad breath, this is not something you can't solve. There are hospitals that treat this. There's mouthwash. Like, there are very progressive ways of dealing with this thing, unless the person is an irrational person. And there are actually people like that. Like, they feel like, nah, everything I say is what is right. Everything I'm doing is what is right. And for someone like that, why should you as a lady stress yourself by being with someone like that? We didn't mention earlier on that unless two people are on the same way.
Two people cannot be together unless they agree.
Yeah. So if someone like this doesn't understand that, even not to me, bad breath is a terrible social thing to have. How are you even going to be with this person, marry them, make love with them and all of that? So in communicating with someone like this, okay, maybe the first time you put together a home care package, you add mouthwash. When you go over for sleepovers, oh baby, I think you should use this morning. And you use it together. Maybe self-care. You introduce something called self-care in your relationship. Once every month, you book a dentist appointment for him with time. And then the dentist himself will tell him, oh, this and this. So these are better ways. You pay for it, And that's the patient, because if he goes for the first appointment, it doesn't mean it will end there if it's halitosis. So it will take series of sessions. So now I believe that even as a person, it involves how you apply tact. Because you don't say that you have bad breath, so one day you're together and he talks and he's thinking, no.